Fake news. Fake news. False and fake. You are fake news. Fake news.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to episode 27 of Coffee Casuals and Consoles.
This is fake news.
The best place you can find fake news. So we are so excited to do this awesome show today. We always look forward to our Wednesdays. And first, we're going to say what is up to everybody on the panel. We have the king of fake news, Xbot448. Would you like to say good morning?
What's going on, everybody? I am completely hyper right now. I've been snorting my pixie sticks, chugging coffee. We are good to go. I can't wait to go in and talk about, you know, this GamesCom BS and all sorts of stuff, man. I can't wait to go in with you guys.
You can't wait to talk about fake news?
Fake news. It's all fake news.
Did those pixie sticks burn when you snorted them? I'm just curious. He's got his mirror out and everything.
What kind of question is that? Are you?
No, I go straight from the paper straw. Like, man, I go hardcore, you know?
Nice.
Wow. What the fuck? All right. Supersonic Station. Would you like to say good morning to everybody?
I should call you Whiplash.
Skeletor says hi.
Jesus Christ, it's going to be an entertaining show with Skeletor and Trump. It's always fun. And we have Noble Addiction here. Noble Addiction, would you like to say good mornings?
Yeah, I don't have any fucking weird phone apps. I feel like I'm the only one that's normal left on this show.
Do you have a Windows phone? Because that's the only reason why you wouldn't have any weird phone apps. So.
No, I just don't waste my time with dumbass apps.
I don't have them either. I don't. I have a sound one somewhere I think I deleted, but it wasn't that type of thing. It didn't have fake news.
Vagina all the time.
It didn't have Skeletor. It didn't have Batman.
Did you say you ate vagina?
You Petros has a brain.
Wow, let's keep it PG, guys. Or at least like 13. What is up, everybody in the chat? Good morning, and I hope you guys are enjoying this entertaining show so far. We've got Trump, Skeletor, and the rest of the panel here, except for Creating Beyond Limits. He will be joining us next week, I believe, but he is busy.
Dean. What the hell's going on?
We have a life and stuff and things, you know? We got work and shit, and he's working and shit today, so he'll be back next week, I believe. And yeah, so first we're gonna, you know, talk about if anybody has anything coming up, any important announcements, and we're gonna bring it over to Noble Addiction because I know he does.
I have no idea what's going on. Is this the announcement?
We'll do your announcement now, Noble.
Okay, come on. I'm doing it right now.
Noble is gonna hit the lottery.
No, God damn, I
And
wish
he's
I would not be here right now if I hit the lottery.
Well,
But-
fuck you.
What? You would abandon us? You know what?
No, I go
You,
buying
Noble.
all the fucking systems. Anyways, everybody, this is very important to me, so let me get this shit out there real quick. This is gonna be my last show for a while. I've been talking with Mel and stuff, and hopefully you guys will still have me on as a guest. But I have a partnership with a company that is going to be helping out the channel and allowing me to make videos and kind of just make some sort of profit from it. So I'm going to be focusing on that, and along with all the other stuff that I've got, the everyday life bullshit, the all the other videos that I make, and then trying to work alongside this company. I don't have enough time. There's not enough time in the day.
Trust me, I know.
We're not good enough for you.
As much as I love you guys, and as much as I love everybody for having me on this show and the community that has showed me support, I'm still going to be here. I'm still going to be showing support. I'm still going to be sharing this shit out every week. And I just want to thank everybody for allowing me to hang out with you guys.
That's it. You're off my friends list on Xbox Live as of right now, man.
Wow, Bot.
I'm hitting the
Really?
block button.
You guys are haters.
Those are all horrible.
Good morning, Dirty J. I'm just gonna shout out some people in the chat. Good morning, Jaded Addiction. We know you're having lots of fun at work, and you also can't wait for the show to start. What's up, Stick Figure, Magic Mike? Good morning. Thank you guys for coming out. What is going on? Who's next? He said, "Good morning, Ponybot448."
There it is. There
Sonic
it is.
and Noble. UK Dazarus, the moderator of the year, along with Dirty J. He's also my moderator of the year. You got to have two. They're both my faves. Obi Wayne, what is up? Good morning. So, guys, before we jump into our thoughts on Gamescom, because that was the most incredible show ever. What's up, Space Cat? I just want to talk about what you guys have.
It's a great game. I pre-ordered that.
It was. What have you guys been playing this week? Supersonic Station, would you like to talk about what you've been playing this week?
I've been playing a lot of Netflix. There's this awesome show on there called Ozark, and it's like right by where I live, and I go there all the time. So that's pretty cool. And
are you close to Ozark or the city of the Ozarks?
Lake of the Ozarks.
Is that where there's caves and stuff?
Cool.
Yeah, there's caves and woods and rednecks and
bunnies.
And that's why I left the rednecks.
And money laundering and all.
Where's Trump now?
You got to watch that show. It's pretty cool. Actually, I've been playing a lot of VR, and I just played Killing Floor Insurrection this morning.
So listen to this. Listen to this. Okay, listen. We need to build a wall.
It's not your turn, Trump. Sit down. What else, Supersonic?
That's about it. That game's so freaky, though. It's scary. Scary, freaky, scary.
I have not played it. It's zombies?
Zombies running at you, shooting them in the head, and all kinds of
in
crazy
VR.
Stuff. Yeah, it's awesome. I love it.
Yikes! That sounds fun, though.
Thanks, though, Mr. Trump, for your concern.
We need to build a wall.
Look at those numbers.
Noble, what have you been playing this week?
This week, I actually did a review of Downwell and Chromagun, which if you guys have not checked out, Chromagun, it's a Portal-esque type game. I actually played it all the way through. It's about 4 hours long. Actually, a pretty good game made by a really, really small team. So I did that. This past week, we had a community play live stream. So we did Battlefield 1. We had a blast with that. And I'm waiting to start this week on Uncharted Lost Legacy. I'm ready to play that.
Tremendous
Very
things.
Nice. You know what? I take back what I said, bot.
Yo, it's really hard doing this, man. I'm flipping through. I'm like, yo, what is
a mess.
Next? Oh my goodness! Thank God for Pixie Stick stuff.
What have you been playing this week, bot?
Let's start off with What
really
Remains of Edith Finch. I actually got to play that. I streamed it, and from the very first stream, I actually beat the game. So it was such a long game. It only took a couple hours to beat. It was really interesting. I think I'm going to put up a review for it. I know it's an older game, but hey, you got to start somewhere. My last review on my channel was Halo 5 when it came out. So I think it's about time to start doing some game reviews again.
Yeah.
Let's see. Forza Horizon 3.
What did you rate that? I'm just curious. That game looked.
You'll have to watch it to find out.
Yeah,
no.
It's not out yet, man. You got to stay tuned. You know what I'm saying? But it was interesting. It was definitely interesting. I'll get more into that in my review. But I went back into Forza Horizon 3. There was this thing there. For people who know me, you know I'm a Porsche fanatic, right? That is my favorite car. Absolutely love Porsches. Not only that, my favorite racing team is Flying Lizard. So there was this Forzathon where if you just beat one street race, which I already beat all the street races, beat one street race and you get the Flying Lizard 911. And I was just like, oh man, I got to go in and get that. So I went in and got that car. That car is absolutely amazing in the game. I got into Forza Motorsport 6 as well. And here's the real reason why I'm getting back into these Forzas. Huge shout out to Delirium Blades, Stick Figure, and Daz, because they actually, I think Stick Figure started the group. It's called Forza Motorsports and Horizon Community Lap Time Challenge, right? You can go into clubs on your Xbox Live and look for that. But they have weekly challenges. It's like, one track on Forza Motorsport 6, one race on Forza Horizon 3, and we go back and forth in the rival section of the game, and we try to see who is going to come out number one, and I am kind of hooked on this challenge right now. Like, I wake up and you saw me, snaps, yesterday. I did like freaking 15 laps on Monza and Forza.
And he was like, damn. Who was it? Daz was whooping Xbox ass. And
the Forza Horizon 3 one? Yeah, he had like a El Camino or something like that, man. I could tell he freaking put in all like power, everything to the engine. Like you can tell on the turns he was hardly controlling the thing, but on the straightaways, man, his car took off, and I was like, man, I can't catch up to him like this.
Xbox like
He got smoked by El Camino. That's funny.
It was a hooked up El Camino, by the way. I'm just saying.
Which means he got his ass beat.
He smokes everyone and everything. He scares me.
Well, with the Forza Motorsport 6, though, it's Monza. It's the full circuit of Monza, and I am on Stickfig's heels right now. He's got me by a couple seconds, but I'm going through. I love. It is so good to get back to motorsport because I know a lot of people love Horizon out there and how it's kind of like the simulation / arcade. But I love going back into motorsport with that 60 frames per second and that realism when it comes to these cars. There's no real cutting corners or anything like that because you will get penalized if you go off the track so much because it's a closed circuit racer. And I love getting back to that true form of racing, kind of like that professional racing type thing. And I'm having a lot of fun with that. Of course, I dabbled in some Halo. Man.
Dabbled.
And of course, I cannot forget Sonic Mania. Oh my goodness, this game is so good. Like I am so happy that I picked it up. And not only that, I have the limited edition collectors like sitting right here in its box right next to me. And it's still not opened yet.
Mm-hmm. He could be giving that code away, and he's being selfish, not opening that box.
Oh, you shut your mouth! That is so messed up right now on a live show.
Hey, speaking of Forza, you guys should do a custom paint job contest. That would be kind of cool.
You want me to win? Is what you're trying to say?
I want to see you take down Daz and something. And you're pretty good at that.
Daz, you see that hate you got going on there? Damn. Take him down. Listen, I already told you I beat him in Killer Instinct.
Did you stream it? Because if you didn't stream it, it didn't happen.
Yeah, it was a community combat.
I have to go through the game.
I will get that for you guys. Oh no, but it might delete from Mixer. I think it was on Mixer. I'll find it and I will post the beat and it'll say I won and he lost.
When it comes to this, I will let you know. Forza Horizon 3, people might get me on that. All right, but Forza Motorsport 6 and in the future for Forza Motorsport 7, racing simulators is what I really love, and I will give all these guys a challenge. Now, granted, Delirium Blades, he likes to play on his PC and he likes to use the steering wheel, all sorts of shit. I mean, I'm surprised he doesn't have like half of a car in his house to simulate.
He probably
racing.
Does.
Yeah, but other than that, man, I mean, Dealer is in this. He is doing lap time rivals and stuff like that. Dealer is a nasty race car driver. At least in video games. And Stick is fire, yo. Like he is hard to catch up to, yo.
That's all I saw on Dealer's channel when he first started his channel was Forza after Forza videos. He loves it.
Dude, there's a lot of lap times. He's in the top 50 in the world.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
Oh,
well, you played a lot of stuff, Xbot.
And Sonic, what place are you at now? I'm just curious.
Every time I post a place, it's for a specific like level. The highest I've gotten so far in the time attack is number 34 in the world with Oil Ocean Zone. Ooh. That is my absolute favorite. I love the music. I love the aesthetics. And for people who have played, I believe it was on Sonic 3, Oil Ocean Zone. They have these oil slides, right? Oil going down. And when you get on that slide, you can't go back up. You just automatically go down. The thing is, when you have the flame shield, they put so much detail into this. When you have the flame shield on, it literally lights the oil on fire behind you. And it looks amazing. Like, I love just shooting down the ladders when I have that shield on, just to see, like, just a whole trail of fire behind me as I'm going. It looks so awesome.
I didn't get to see that one yet, but I have barely played. But that's a lot of fun stuff. You played Xbox, so it's my turn now. I played Sea of Thieves yesterday and today.
I forgot about that. I got struck by lightning twice.
It's not your turn anymore.
Oh, damn it.
I played Sea of Thieves yesterday. I played some Sea of Thieves this morning, trying to win that custom Xbox Sea of Thieves console. It's so sexy. Oh my gosh. So if you guys are in the Insider program or follow Sea of Thieves, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about.
Get the job done.
Stop it. It's really beautiful. I played this game called Circuit Breakers, which was kind of annoying and dumb, but fun at the same time. Played a little bit of Sonic, but I think that was between last week and this week. And yeah, other than that, I've been playing a lot of the Game of Life and busy as hell at work. So it's been like, I think 5 days in between me actually getting to pick up a game. And if I played anything else, I don't even remember at this point. But yeah.
That Circuit Breakers was a lot of fun, though.
Yeah, it was all right. You just shoot stuff. So yeah, Sea of Thieves was probably the highlight of my week. But after playing for an hour, I start getting nauseous, seasick, and all that good stuff, especially with my plasma TV. So it's killing me slowly. But it was a lot of fun. The game's looking great. It has its flaws as well, but it's still beautiful nonetheless. So yeah,
that Thunderstorm. That's
Who
all
else
I got
did
to
you play
say.
with?
huh?
Who else did you play with? Because
Kay
I
Meekins.
plan on jumping in today, I hope.
Xbot, K Meekins, and some other person who never actually appeared.
Never. They just went off and did their own thing.
Yeah. Well, this morning I jumped in and I couldn't actually chat with my crew. I could hear them and they were chatting, but my mic wasn't working or something. So I plan on going back and playing that more a little bit later today because the game looks great and it's a lot of fun and I just want to bullshit and be able to win that console.
And how long have you been in it? Because I've been trying to get into it for months and months and months, and I finally got access to it the other day.
I've been in it for months and months and months.
months.
I don't know exactly. Super Sonic got in before us, so he's been in I think since like the beginning or the second tech test.
That was one of the first 1,000 or something.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then I think I was like the third or fourth tech test, and Xbox got the same, probably because we're in the same household and we share Xbox.
Yo, she was trying to rub it in so bad, and then I was like, I'm in, and she's like, you asshole.
Yeah. So
What? So you can get struck by lightning now? Are we
Oh
done?
my goodness.
no, I don't. You know what? It's an NDA, so I'm not talking about it anymore.
All right, I'll just say I got struck by lightning twice and died. Like, yo, on the boat, the storm that came up, even that person, Meekins, she said that she's been in since the very beginning as well. And she said she has never seen a storm like that. Like, it built up so big. Before you know it, you could not see anything but rainstorm clouds, like, on the horizon. It just blew up huge. Oh, my goodness. That was one of the most amazing things I've seen in gaming, probably this generation, yo.
Not only that, the lightning aims for you. Like if you're holding,
well, I was sticking my sword up in the air, so
that's all I'm gonna say about it. It wasn't me. It was him. Okay, it was him.
The water and the sky and the rain and stuff, it looks so beautiful, like the sunsets on the.
Yeah.
Sorry, that sounds girly, but it does. It looks really good.
Yeah, the game is gorgeous. I think we're allowed to talk about it, but we can't stream it or, you know, any screenshots or anything like that, which I'm fine with doing that, you know, not spoiling it for everybody else. But I think the game needs to be in preview, and I think it needs to get out there.
I recorded some gameplay, but I'm not like putting it out to the public. You know what I'm saying?
You better not.
It's for my own personal use.
Hey, they only show it at every E3 Gamescom for like 20 minutes to everyone, where everyone's seen everything anyway, so I don't know what the big deal is.
See, I see the potential in this game, man. If they put, if Craig, if he puts everything that he is hoping to put into this game is going to be its own living world where like stuff just happens at random and you get pulled along on like incredible journeys. Like I am completely hyped for this game.
Yeah, absolutely. But we're gonna be moving on because I want to talk about Gamescom. What was it? Sunday. We did a live stream of it. live stream of reaction.
You still want to put that on your channel, by the way.
Yeah, maybe. I'd like it on your channel. It was on the Xbox channel, and Mikey Barra joined us in the chat. I'm not in the chat. He was actually on the show with us. It was amazing.
Congratulations.
Phil Spencer says congratulations.
It was a lot of fun, and that didn't sound like Phil Spencer. So, I want to go down the line and find out what you guys saw about, the whole, conference show presentation itself, like, the games that they showed off and things like that, and how you felt about it. So we're going to start with Noble Addiction.
Yeah. I was right in the middle of taking a drink.
At least you weren't in the middle of taking a never mind.
So that means you weren't paying attention.
No, I was paying attention. I just don't know how excited I was for everything. We've heard about most things, and the only real thing that I feel like anybody watched for was for the Xbox One X reveal and the Project Scorpio type thing. We already knew how much it was going to be. We already knew the release date. So I kind of feel like it was just them showing more of what they're planning on trying to work on and what they're bringing to the table. And I thought it was all right. Like, I didn't really have anything special happen, I guess.
Jurassic Park.
I got really excited for Jurassic Park up until I saw that it was just a building sim type thing. Then I was like, oh, I suck at those, but Jade will probably like it.
So the show is like, it was everything you already knew. It wasn't like overwhelming and over exciting or anything because we already had all the spoilers kind of thing.
Yeah, like it was just showing more of what we kind of already knew with a few small things that we might have not known, but it wasn't anything really to get excited about, in my opinion.
We
Absolutely.
don't have victories anymore.
Woo, Mr. Trump, thanks.
Wow. Okay. Well, thank you for your 2 cents, Trump. Xbot. What were your thoughts about the conference and, the whole just showing the way they did everything? I want to know your thoughts.
All right. Well, here we go. First off, I knew the lead host was our man AC Bongos, the Xbox guy over in Europe. And once I heard that, once I knew Phil Spencer wasn't going to be there, and AC Bongos was the head host, I wasn't expecting a lot. All right, and everybody tuned in for the pre-orders is what they tuned in for, and then we got to see the Project Scorpio Day 1 edition, which leaked a couple days before that. I mean, all in all, with what's going on, Aaron Greenberg talked about over 100 games enhanced for the X. I mean, it was a decent show for what it was, and not for anything, but their, Xbox competitors didn't even have a show over there. It was just Xbox was kind of going out, and I know they were doing it mainline for the pre-order. I say it was a games conference starring Dr. Phil because there was a lot of couch talk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there was.
But other than that, I mean, I wasn't expecting much to begin with. And I was trying to tell people on Twitter, whoever would freaking listen, that once you have AC Bongos, the 4th tier host for Xbox being the main host for this show, don't expect too much in that direction. And with that being said, I mean, I did like, the Jurassic Park thing. Now, they didn't really unveil that it was multi-plat, but they didn't really have to. It was their, it was their show, and they said it's, it's coming to Xbox One.
I'm not underestimating that Jurassic Park game. I know a lot of people are going to talk shit on it, but it's the same people who made Planet Coaster, and that's one of my favorite games.
Sonic, when it's your turn, okay? No, I'm just playing.
Sorry, Mr. Trump, I'll shut up.
Yeah, my whole thing here is the PUBG stuff. The PUBG stuff. Now, of course, it created some confusion when they put Xbox One exclusive at the end of their little trailer for PUBG, and people have come out and stated, because people are like, "Oh, is it lockdown exclusive for Xbox?" And there are other people on social media saying, "Oh yeah, they're locking it down and stuff." As of right now, all right, the reason why PUBG is coming first to Xbox is because Xbox has a game preview program. The only console to have one. All right. But with that being said, Microsoft is now publishing it on the Xbox. So they are the publisher for the Xbox version of PUBG. That's not to say that it's not going to come out on any other platform afterwards. So like, I'm fine with that. It's just, I am tired of people trying to push that PUBG is an Xbox One exclusive on console, which it's not. It's a launch exclusive. It's going to come out first on Xbox One. Then eventually down the line, I mean, with game preview, there's been games that have been in preview for like 2 years or whatnot. Like eventually it'll go to another platform or something like that. I have no problem with that. And I don't see the severity of, man, they need to lock this shit down. Like, no, they don't. They're going to have it for like a year or two on the Xbox platform. Like, I don't know. It made no sense.
Is that part of your thoughts of the conference?
Yeah. I mean, it was part of the conference. You know, a lot of people got hyped up. There wasn't too many highlights. I love the hardware. The Project Scorpio Day 1 edition, I think, looks awesome. I'm so glad we have that pre-ordered. The Minecraft S looked amazing as well. But once they took a step forward with that, they took like 2 steps back when it came to the price. But I think we'll be talking about that more a little later, right?
Yeah, we will.
Pixie Sticks. Sorry.
Supersonic Station. What did you think about the conference?
Me and Jay Dirty and Pandemic were doing live reactions during it, and it was
Jay Dirty or Dirty J?
Jay Dirty J, Dirty J, Jay Dirty JG. My impressions are that show sucked ass. It's stupid.
What were you expecting though? Like what the?
I was expecting surprises, honestly, but go on.
Something like the first thing I said before it started is, I swear to God, if they show any Design Lab controllers, I'm going to freaking throw something across the room. And the first thing that they show is on the coffee table, there's a solid bowl full of freaking Design Lab controllers. And they were like...
That cost $92 each to make.
Yeah. And
so the question is, what did you end up throwing across the room?
A small puppy.
Wow.
I'm all talk. But I don't know. It was just, I don't know. It was boring. It was stupid. The people on there were stupid. No.
The people on the couch were stupid. That's all you got from it?
It was like Couch Simulator Pro on there. And I don't know. It was boring. And I don't know. We got Assassin's Creed CGI trailer, then blah, 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 PC. They kept mentioning PC, which was kind of annoying. I mean, I have a PC and I game on it and crap, but they talk a little bit too much
you crap
PC.
on it too? That's nasty, dude.
Only on Tuesdays. And
Wow.
what else? I will say the greatest thing that ever happened on that show.
I was waiting for you to talk about it.
Hashtag hot Cuphead chick. Oh my God, that chick was so hot. Black leather tight pants. She was the highlight of the show. That's about all I remember was that chick from Cuphead.
Nice. Well, that's, she's about all you remember, and then everything else that you said already.
Yeah,
and the blah, blah, blah.
Then I remember driving really fast to GameStop to pre-order my Xbox One X. Nice.
I know that chick from Cuphead, she was probably the highlight of a lot of people's show. I loved her shoes and her pants.
Yeah.
But as far as the presentation went itself, like, I don't think Xbox did a bad job. I feel like there was a lot of talking and then world premiere.
And lots of cartoons. Cartoon game, this Zoo Tycoon. That for the gamers, hashtag for the gamers. We all asked for that, but they were saying something when they showed all that, because they were saying that we're gonna be able to use all that stuff on Kinect again. So they talked a little bit about Kinect, and one of those games are from the 360. So I'm wondering if we're gonna have to pay for that Kinect game twice, that Disneyland Adventure thing.
All right, I gotta ask, since you brought it up, what is the deal about cartoon games? Like, I feel that you need a very, very broad portfolio when you're dealing with a gaming platform. And, since the beginning of this generation, there's been Zoo Tycoon, a couple little things sprinkled in here and there.
It's
But
not
the
just sprinkle and it's raining cartoons. It's
no,
like
well,
Sesame
no, I'm
Street.
talking about, but the first 3 years we've had them sprinkled in little by little. So like there has to be a focus on a wide variety of games. So I have no idea why people are flipping out saying that's not what Xbox people play, because guess what? Last generation, guys, I was playing Viva Pinata, whole sorts of like cartoony little kid games that you would call them, and they were on my Xbox. And last time I checked, I'm an Xbox player, so I have no idea what people are talking about.
I think it's just because it's all coming at once, honestly, and it's not spread out. Like we don't have like a good horror.
They have to
like,
catch up though, man. Like in my opinion, they have to catch up. They've done a lot of superhero brooding type characters and stuff like that. Even Sunset Overdrive, which was cartoony, but it had adult themes in, you know, what they were talking about and stuff like that. I feel like they do have to catch up when it comes to the more family friendly, kid friendly games. And I don't see a problem with that. If they have been lacking in that department for 3 years, like, yeah, you got to focus on it at some point in time and throw those things out there and say, you know, we have this on our platform as well.
But I don't know. Even that whole show like seemed like an episode of the Electric Company or something, or the Letter People or something. I don't know. I miss the edginess of Xbox, like the Xbox 360. You said you played like a lot of kids games, but I remember it being edgy and everyone wanted that.
I think it depends on preference and what you play more of, because that's what you're going to remember more of. No,
that definitely makes sense.
Cartoon stuff in the Hot Cuphead chick, even though that's a cartoon game.
Well, that's another game. It's cartoony, but it has a more adult theme to it that I don't think a lot of people are putting out there. That, to me, when you have flying cigarettes with bat wings and stuff like that flying around in your video game, it's probably not the best game for kids.
That's how you market Aaron Greenberg. Put a chick like that on Xbox commercials. I'd buy like 5 of them.
But he looks so scared, yo.
All right, well, you know what? I'm gonna speak on my thoughts and opinions about this now. But I do want to hear from the chat and, you know, what they did think about the conference. I know some people absolutely hated it. Some people really enjoyed it. I wasn't super excited for it because I was really hoping that we would have some type of surprises, honestly. But right before Gamescom, we found out that there was going to be a delay for Crackdown. All right, so that already done pissed me off. But I feel like to soften the blow of that delay, they let the cat out of the bag when it came to the MineCraft console, and they also showed off the day one version of the Xbox One X, the Project Scorpio edition. Mm-hmm. Now, that was really exciting and all, but at the same time, it was a spoiler. I had only hopes to look forward to as far as the show came. You know, like, I didn't know what to expect. I have to say I'm like sick and tired of all the create your own controller stuff.
Thank you. Amen.
I really am like
down our damn throats. It's getting annoying.
It's like, yeah, it is. They added metallic colors. Woohoo! You can, you know, buy it for $90-something. Like, yeah, that's really great if you're gonna sit there and create your own custom controller. But to me, the controllers don't last long enough for me to create a custom controller. I'm just gonna get one of the nice little special edition ones that they put out there. And
Gray and green.
$64, and I don't need it etched because I can etch it myself if I want to. I'll take it to like Things Remembered or something, but whatever.
I got a pocket knife. We could just do it right here.
Sure. You're not ruining my controller. Ruin your own first. But I feel like I was really underwhelmed by this, and I think for me the highlight of the show was Mikey Barra, and I was kind of mocking him in the way he talks because I wasn't being an asshole. I was just having fun.
I was hoping Mikey Barra would show up today. Yeah.
I think he ate one of those custom controllers from the hors d'oeuvre dish on the coffee table.
That was the green Doritos.
Oh my god, those look so gross. Did you see those? The green Doritos.
What is up, Triple Cup Chuck? Just, you know, the green Doritos I seen them. I didn't know what they were in reference to, but I did see them all over.
I knew they were going to advertise on them, but oh my god, they're really green and gross looking.
I would try them as long as they're like veggie flavor or something.
Do it on YouTube. Do it live web feed. I want to see it.
I'll make sure I crunch it really loud. But anyways, you know, I was really underwhelmed by the show. I don't want to say I was disappointed because I wasn't, but I wasn't thrilled because it's already everything that we already seen other than freaking Jurassic Park, which kind of looks cool. I was interested in that. And then what was it? They did a CGI trailer of freaking Assassin's Creed. Like, I was like annoyed by that. Like, why are we watching that when we could be watching it on the thing, but you have no faith in your product that you can't show, you know, gameplay or something? I don't know.
And they showed new stuff like after that day one Gamescom on that game. And I don't even like any Assassin's Creed, but that one looks freaking awesome.
It does look awesome. So, I mean,
I might Cleopatra and Caesar and all kinds of stuff on it. And I love Egyptian stuff, so I'm kind of hyped for that game.
Oh, that's cool. So, I mean, maybe it'll look just as good when you play on your Xbox One X. So yeah.
Oh, Snaps, I gotta say, in the chat, they are going in on the white gloves. Good job, everybody. Mickey Mouse Herb.
Major Nelson should go eat green Doritos with
white gloves.
Get rid of Major Nelson and put the Cuphead chick in his place. Xbox will be a lot better place.
Yeah, absolutely. Mr. Midlife Crisis says the best part of the entire Gamescom was seeing Aaron Greenberg dressed as a Roman.
Oh God.
I don't know what that means. I feel left out.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Was
he dressed like a Roman?
No, see, Aaron Greenberg
was there live that we
Aaron
didn't.
Greenberg looks like Caesar from Rise when Rise came out to me. Like I can see Aaron Greenberg doing that.
You stop making fun of my friend.
Yeah, he doesn't follow me.
Okay, well, I'm sorry. Well, yeah, I think Gamescom was just kind of ruined by the leaks the couple days prior, and I'm really upset about that because there was nothing exciting. So yeah, we'll see what happens down the road, guys. And they did, you know, announce you can go pre-order right now your Xbox One X Scorpio Edition, Project Scorpio Edition. And a lot of people went and did that right after or during the show. And it wasn't available right away, like they said, but everybody did get them in that wanted to, I hope. You know, you guys kind of deserve it. That's, you know, why we're here. We're gamers and we all want what we want.
You know, Snaps, just real quick, I like what you said about like the leaks and everything. Like, and I kind of agree with you that they might have purposely leaked out like the hardware before time to kind of soften the blow. But can you imagine if people didn't know about those when they did the show? All of a sudden, like, you know, there would have
been a game changer. It would have been so much more enjoyable.
Oh, everybody would have went nuts when they saw, first of all, Project Scorpio, because I know a lot of people on Twitter, they wanted that to be the name. I thought that was ridiculous, my own personal opinion, but they wanted that to be the name. So if you are an early adopter, you're getting the day one Project Scorpio, and then that Minecraft. Yo, it's been so long. Like I kind of figured they bought out Mojang, they own that, they own Minecraft. I've been waiting for them to do a limited edition Minecraft like console. So those would have been huge if nobody knew about them, you know?
Absolutely. Well, that being said, we are going to move right into the Minecraft console. You know, what do you guys think about the look and the price? Xbox, go for it.
Oh man, you let me go first. First of all, I think Xbox they have got it down pat when it comes to limited edition consoles, the way they look, the little extras that they give. Like the bottom of the console is see-through and they have metallic redstone like lines going through the bottom of the console. So when you do stand it up on the stand, which the stand comes with the console itself as well, you know, you can see that other side to it. I love the controllers. They have the Creeper controller, and then, you know, not bundled in with the system, but you can also get the Minecraft Pig controller, you know, sold separately. Mm-hmm. And just the amount of detail where with the Creeper controller, you have the blocky like X, Y, B, and A on the buttons. On the back of it, they have the TNT box because, you know, at the Creeper's core, there's a box of TNT in it. That's what makes it blow up. just all the little attention to detail make this console looks absolutely beautiful, right? 1 terabyte. The one thing that I hate about this: 1 step forward, 2 steps back, $400 for this thing, and it's like, you know,
What? Are you serious?
$400 for this, right? Now
it's an Xbox One S, correct?
Yes, it's an S, and it's $400. Now, see, the thing is, when a lot of the Minecraft community are children, right? So if parents or grandparents are going in to buy a system for their kid, they're going to see, you know, that Minecraft edition and be like, oh, wow, I know they like Minecraft and stuff like that. But then right next to it, they're going to see the traditional white S, 500 you know, gigabytes of memory, and like bundled with a Minecraft game in it, like for $150 less. It's going to be $250 for that one compared to $400 for the Minecraft. Which one do you think the parents are going to pick up for their kids?
Cheaper one. Absolutely.
Exactly. Like, I'm like, what the hell did you do?
I just want to put out there that they make 500 gigabytes sound like it's so much space, but when you're a parent who doesn't know what that means, they're just like, oh, well, they're getting all of this, but you're really not getting anything because you have to download all your games now and then take up all your space, and then you can play with your games and then have no room for anything else. But anyways, continue.
No, but my whole thing is, like, Xbox, they are the masters of limited edition consoles to me. Like, I look at the Halo 5 limited edition console. That thing looked magnificent, right? Forza's 10th anniversary, where they had the little like nods. They had a little 10th anniversary logo on the side of it, the racing stripes going down the middle. That looked awesome. Gears 4, they did the laser etching in the system. Looked great, right? So they know what they're doing in terms of the look of a limited edition console. But the price of this one, and knowing what the majority of that community is, like, it makes no sense to me. Like I said, they took 1 step forward with an awesome limited edition console, took 2 steps back when they're like, you know what? Got to fork over 400 beans for it.
Beans. All right. Don't say that anymore. Yeah. Well, it's $399, bot. Calm down. Okay, calm down.
I just can't believe it. Well, you know me, I like Minecraft. I got back into Minecraft, and we're getting that shaders mod kind of graphic update coming this fall for it. There's going to be not only is there a huge community on there, there's going to be a lot more people coming on there as well because of what they're doing with the game and how they're supporting it and all that stuff. This would have been a perfect time. You know, make it $300 and put a lot of stuff in it. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna do well. I have no idea how you're gonna make it $400 and be like, all right, guys, let's open the ropes for all the people who are gonna buy it. No.
Well, you can pre-order it now from the Microsoft store. That's the only place I've seen it. But it comes with the limited edition Creeper controller, the Minecraft digital code, Minecraft Redstone pack bonus content, digital code, a vertical stand, a 1-month Xbox Game Pass trial, and 14-day gold. They should have that come with like a 12-month gold. Come on now, 14 days. That's bullshit.
That 1-month Game Pass and then the gold trial, that is going to be bundled in every single Xbox moving forward through the holidays. All right, so that's a standard thing that they're just throwing in all the boxes. So, I mean, that's just going to be. It's going to be standard. Like, so when they said the limited edition controller, yeah, it's a limited edition console. Like, what other console? Like, you had the Halo 5 one, it came with the lock controller. You had the Gears one, it came with the Gears controller. I've never seen their limited edition console not come with the limited edition controller as well. So that doesn't, I mean, and then you have like the Redstone add-on pack and stuff. Guys, go to your Xbox Live store. Go and see how much these packs are. They're not a lot of money to begin with, all right? Yeah. And then you get the game. I mean, they could have made this a $300 system and had it sold out everywhere.
Or, you know, yeah, but I mean, what do you think about the look of it? All right, so you got the dirt, a little bit of grass, and then on the backside.
I think it looks great.
Yeah.
Me personally, because this console looks like it's made to be on the stand, because you have the dirt if you lay it down, it's on. I mean, the grass. If you lay it down, it's on the left-hand side. But if you stand it up, then it looks like the layers that are in Minecraft. You have the grass on top, and it's going down into the dirt and stuff like that. And you have the redstone on the other side. I'm a redstone fanatic. I love making like trapdoors and stuff like that in Minecraft. So I thought it was awesome that they put it in there. And it's not just red paint either. It's metallic. All right. It's almost 3D-ish. It comes off of the console a little bit. And then they got the see-through side on that. I mean, I think they did a good job with the way it looks. I just think they really screwed themselves over with the price point.
No, I mean, I can understand that. But with the holidays coming, there is hardcore Minecraft fans that might really enjoy that. So we're going to get some other opinions on this Minecraft console and the price point. Noble Addiction.
It's too damn expensive.
Yeah?
Thank you.
Yeah, but no, actually, no, there is no but. I cannot stand Minecraft. I've told you guys this before. I can't build a goddamn thing aside from squares. It's a bunch of bullshit. But I do like the controllers. I would like... I especially like the pig controller. I have no idea why. It's like pink and shit, but I like the little pigtail in the back and stuff like that. But for $400, that's ridiculous. And we'll have to have a conversation about this in a little bit because I need you guys to fucking talk me into getting an Xbox One X. But again, we'll jump into that in a bit. But for $400, that's just ridiculous. And then it is a terabyte, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so originally I thought it was a 500 gig, which would be fucking ridiculous if they charged
I
$100
totally
for that.
thought the same thing. I was like, that better not be. And then, that it totally missed me that it was a terabyte because the price and everything else took precedence. But sorry, go ahead.
And, well, I mean, I was just going to say, I totally agree with you, though. Even a terabyte, that is not a whole lot of space. I have a 6 terabyte external hard drive hooked up to my Xbox, and it is more than halfway full already. And I really don't even have that many games because I split up my games between Xbox and PlayStation. So for me to have like half of my games on PlayStation, half of my games on Xbox, and for me to have already filled more than 3 terabytes, that says a lot about how much a terabyte actually is once you start to think about it. But I guess if you're getting it for your kids, like Xbox said, that kids play Minecraft a lot more than anybody else. Maybe you don't have to buy them as many games, so maybe it'll work out. But still, that price point is ridiculous, and I do agree that parents are going to see the cheaper version, and they're not going to be buying the X. They're not going to be buying the special edition. They're going to be buying what the parents can afford because parents don't want to spend that much money on their kids when they can get the same playtime for a cheaper price.
Yeah, absolutely. You could buy like 1.5 for the price of that freaking the Minecraft one. You could buy 1.5 of the regular S, and it'll come with Minecraft anyway.
Yep. So I guess those are my thoughts. It's just too damn expensive. I don't really personally like Minecraft, but I am excited about the new texture HD pack. I'll probably jump back into it after that. I'll make some videos and get really upset that all of my houses are squares no matter what I do. And yeah, those are my thoughts, I guess. I like the pig controller. I've tried to do better, and the best I've done is like a square with like a little rectangle on the side. I use that for my bedroom. Thank you very much.
Yo, I see people in the chat. Yo, shout out to Lady Infamous. And people are saying that, Minecraft is for kiddies. Now, here's the thing. This is where Minecraft is very unique because a lot of people will say it's for kids and stuff like that. People have made like 16-bit computers and calculators and problem-solving machines and stuff like that within this game. So, yes, it has the look for children, but the potential there to build and be creative and to come out with things that like actually work in today's world and stuff it's absolutely incredible. So yeah, you might look at it real quick and say it's just for kids, but if you go in there and start messing with like the redstone and making things move and stuff, like people have made a computer in the game that actually works. So that's crazy.
Yeah, it is. There's a lot you could do in Minecraft. I feel like you have to have a certain amount of attention span, honestly, because I think the
issue is that whenever a game tells you can do anything, I usually end up doing nothing.
Yeah, or you only play like in creative mode for a little while. Like I'm one of those people where I cannot I cannot stay focused on this one thing. I literally, like, I'll start a project, I'll walk off, fight some things, dig some stuff, and then I don't remember where my house is. So.
Oh, she's always wandering off in Minecraft. Oh my goodness.
And not only that, it makes me sick when I play, like, the what the frick is it called?
The plasma. I think that's the plasma.
No, because even before I had this TV, it made me sick. Like, after an hour, I start getting really nauseous because, like, the way the game moves. And
you sound like Jade right now, man.
It's horrible. But Supersonic Station.
I was actually playing Minecraft in VR. It's kind of cool. You can cross-play with like Xbox people and stuff. I think it's way too expensive. Knocked down $100. But you know what? Black Friday is going to be coming, so it's probably going to be knocked down $50. So we're looking about $350. That could even go down $100 on Black Friday. Who knows?
You think they're really going to knock it down when it's so new, though?
Definitely $50 if it's coming out now. Black Friday, yeah, definitely.
Guys, I believe the console is exclusive to the Microsoft Store and Target. So keep that in mind as well.
See, that's stupid. They should. Oh my God! Like Walmart, they should like stack those things up and show their shit. I don't know. I think that's dumb. I don't know. I think it'll sell well though because it's Minecraft.
Yeah. I mean, it's Minecraft, but I feel like everybody's already got it. Everybody that wants it. I mean, obviously, there's gonna be new kids coming into gaming every year and things like that.
Hey, on the bottom of the box, it'll also say you can also play this on PlayStation. Good job, Phil Spencer.
Does it really say that?
No.
Oh, got it.
The whole idea that Snaps was actually considering that should probably say something as well. Like, does it say that? Like,
don't talk to me anymore.
That's where we're at right now. So
I just don't get why they spent that much money on it and put it on Sony's platform. Like, I get the PC thing and the phone and tablet.
They are making money. They are making a shit ton of money.
I would definitely pull it off PlayStation and keep it on PC and Xbox and tablets and
that money that they're getting as the publisher of that game and how much it still sells all the way through, whether it's on the PS4, the Xbox, or the PC. That money is helping to go back into Xbox, by the way. So you might want to think about that before you're like, you know what? I fucking hate Sony. They should take it off that platform. That is another huge part of money that's going back into the division, at least partly, man.
So they're making money, but if they keep doing this with every game, what good is it going to have?
You don't do it with every game. Xbox. You don't do it with every game.
They put every game on PC. Like I have a pretty good PC. I'm like, okay, this Xbox game's on here. This Xbox game's on here. This Xbox game's on here, and it's leave them on consoles. Like, have some exclusives on your consoles and keep them there. Lock some shit down, man.
That would be nice.
I can agree with that to a certain extent. There's got to be some console exclusives. But when it comes to PC gaming versus console gaming, to me, I feel like they're two completely separate entities. It's like talking about like console and mobile or mobile and PC. Like I feel like
not really with the Xbox games. Like all the Xbox games, I could just use my Xbox controller.
I feel like the community is different. I feel like the console will always have a player base there because of the ease. And there goes the sirens.
Hi, Sean Murray. Get under the couch.
But they're like the ease of use to just put the game in and play or download the game and play. You don't have to update drivers. Xbox does that all for you. And
I've never had to update a driver since I built this PC.
Well, you need to talk to K Mega then, because he has had absolute issues trying to run games on his PCs. And he's like, man, I got to update this. I got to do this over here. I got to find the file located over here and then put this together with this. And I'm like, damn, man, just to play a game? Just turn on your Xbox, yo.
He's probably got a crappy PC. I've never had any problems downloading like anything or playing anything. I never have to update anything. There's just a lot of misinformation about PC gaming. And I'm not going like PC Master Race or anything, but I mean just like VR, there's a lot of misinformation about VR and PC.
Guys, I don't want to get too off the subject
We're
here.
doing it now. Come
we
on.
are not having an ADD podcast again. I just feel like Minecraft is past its, life cycle with, where we are now with the console and stuff like that. I mean, I know there's always going to be people going back to Minecraft. There's hardcore Minecraft gamers, but I feel like this is something that should have came out a year or two ago. I feel like right now it's too little, too late.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
They should have did that custom console. Yeah, they should have did that custom console a long time ago with the creeper on it or something.
Why are we getting a Minecraft custom console when there's so many other games that could deserve a custom console?
Like Recore.
Recore, like I know they had a Halo one, but like I personally want to be able to choose something different. I don't want to look like everybody else. I don't want to be like everybody else. And this is where I've been constantly saying I want to be able to customize my own console. If Xbox is going to listen to everybody else about the dumb shit ideas that they have sometimes, then you know what? Listen to me. We need to be able to customize our console, even if it's just, coloring it, putting, some custom decals. If they have specific games and you can etch in them and stuff like that, like I think that would be epic to me. And I know there's so many other people who would like to customize their console versus just a controller. Because if I want to customize a controller, I want to be able to have a console to match it. You know what I'm saying?
I just want games. I'm tired of all this custom controllers and the bowl of controllers at the fucking conference.
You're getting like 40 games coming out in 2018.
They're all what games that were supposed to come out this year, and I don't know. Even at E3, they're like, we're going to show all these games, and it was like 50 indie games in one. Whatever that game is called.
Hold on. Sea of Thieves, State of Decay 2, Crackdown, Forza Horizon 4.
Shit, we've already seen a million times, though. Like,
you've seen Forza Horizon 4? Man, you need to show me some of that gameplay.
Forza Horizon? No, I haven't seen it for. That don't come out till next year.
You gotta remember, man. I'm from BGST. I will cut the rug from under you, yo.
Don't cut the rug.
Set it on fire while I'm at it.
I'm all over Forza Horizon 4. Like I love the Horizon.
Dude, they better do that down south, like Florida type stuff with the Everglades in America. That would be outstanding, yo.
That'd be cool.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I know that, and I don't care who wants to hate on me in the chat. It is what it is. It's my opinion. I am not excited for Cuphead. I am not excited for Super Lucky's Tale. I would play it, but I'm not like overly hyped for it right now. The only thing that I'm looking forward to,
Hello Neighbor.
South
When's
Park.
that coming out? Is that coming out in 2018 though?
No, it's coming out 2017.
Thought so. Yes, I'm like sitting here like, yeah. But like there's very few things right now that I'm looking forward to. And everything now has been moved to 2018 that I'm really excited for. So right now I'm kind of just like, why?
This year has been a bad year.
It's been a disappointment.
But it's not just Xbox, it's PlayStation and Steam and PC. It's just been a bad year for everything gaming this year it's not just Xbox. So I don't want like everyone keeps saying
I feel like PlayStation has definitely had a better year than Xbox.
With what? Horizon? Like that Horizon game wasn't that good. I got bored as shit of that game. I traded that game in.
You might have gotten bored as shit with it, but there's a
game.
lot of people who aren't bored as shit with it. And I feel like if you were to compare who had a better year, Xbox or PlayStation, I'm going to have to say, and this is a really biased opinion, I'm going to have to say that I feel like PlayStation has done more. They have made moves, and it may not be a lot on the surface, but I feel like they're definitely coming up and coming back. There's so many people who are from the Xbox community now embracing PlayStation also. So to me, that's a good
I'll embrace that console out my freaking window.
Well, if you look at Horizon, Nier, Neo, there's been titles that came out. A majority of them came out at the beginning of the year. They're not getting too much for the holidays, but then again, Sony isn't doing that really anymore. They'll come out with one or two titles, during the holidays.
I didn't even like that game either. It was like Devil May Cry with a chick with you can look up her.
Well, I'm not saying if I like it or not. I like Nihon. I might get into. That to me that looks like a samurai version of Ninja Gaiden, right? Nier. I think Nier is absolute trash. The first one was absolute trash, and I don't see a lot of it really going out to the second one on getting a lot better. And I know I'll get a lot of hate from that, like from gamers all over the place. But to me, Nier doesn't look like something worth purchasing. But Horizon was, in my opinion, Horizon's a really good game. All right, I like it. I still got to go in, and I'm still kind of really at the beginning for the most part, but I'm enjoying it. I enjoy like the aesthetics. I love it when it's nighttime in that game. That's when the graphics actually shine.
You've had that game for 4 months and you're still at the beginning. I rest my case.
Well, see, no, the thing is, all right, check this out. The thing is, I have been on Xbox since the beginning of this generation. So when it comes to building up a community, building up a library and stuff like that, I have the majority of my games on Xbox. I have the majority of my friends on Xbox. So when it comes down to it, yeah, I can play the single player story for a couple hours and stuff like that. But then I also think about, the people I play Halo with or the people I play Forza with. And that does take up my time as well. But that doesn't say that, when I go in on my PlayStation that I don't have fun with the games that I have. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Do you play, like, does anyone play multiplayer shooters or anything on PlayStation? Like anything multiplayer? I'm just curious because I haven't even used my headset once since I
play multiplayer. I mean, a majority of the games I do play are multiplayer.
And you probably haven't used the headset that you got because the headset that comes with the PlayStation is fucking trash. But you have a third-party headset that works totally fine. I play Uncharted, Black Ops, Overwatch. Yeah, like all the good games that I've got that are pretty good shooters that are available on both consoles. Wow. I have on both consoles.
Yo, Stick, you are evil for that in the chat, man. It is funny as shit. But damn, really, wow. Dude? No. Stick, don't do that, man.
Oh, jeez. Okay, I just saw that. I do want to take it to the chat real quick. Fastback 247
says, is good. Yeah.
Sony killed it this year with games plus Switch in play and sparse year for Xbox 17 best year this gen. I think they definitely killed it. Oh, still got it. Mr. Midlife Crisis says, at least my PlayStation doesn't keep kicking me to the dashboard. You have a winning fucking comment right there, because that is incredibly frustrating when you're trying to play a game and you're getting kicked to the dashboard. I understand, like, everyone's like, preview program, beta, this, that, and the other. It's not only that, okay? It's been a constant issue.
The other day, wasn't it?
Huh?
The Xbox was down last night, actually, because I thought that it was because of the preview, because I just got this this brand new update. I kept trying to play any fucking game. It didn't matter if it was a 360 game or a brand new Xbox One game. It kept kicking me to the dashboard. And I thought it was because of the preview, but I checked it out online and Xbox was down for a while yesterday.
Yeah, the services were down for a bit. And like everybody's been having a lot of issues again with the party chat. Like, I can't tell you how many times I've heard party chat, issues with the party chat. That's not convenient to us as gamers. It should be. Let's make a song.
Party chat.
Xbox fix your shit.
Party chat.
It sounds like a song.
Hey, you know what though? That is a very good benefit of owning two different consoles though, because if one fucks up, then just go to the other one.
Well, see, here's the thing. Yeah. Like with the Xbox One, if you're trying to go into like the single player parts of your games or whatnot, you always go into settings, hit play offline, and then you can continue to play your at least the single player campaigns and stuff like that to your games. You can continue to play offline even if the services are not available on Xbox Live.
There's one small problem with that. If you game share, you cannot do that. You are completely locked out of your system and fucked.
Wait, what?
If you game share and if you cannot get online, you cannot play the
digital code. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Well,
hold on, Xbot. I'm trying to hear real quick what he was saying.
Okay, so if you are kicked offline, but you're using game share, like me and Jadar, we have two consoles. Her console is my home Xbox. The Xbox I've got is her home Xbox. If you're game sharing And if you're not able to get online, you cannot play any of your digital games because your home Xbox is not the Xbox that you're trying to use. So in order for me to play the games that are offline, I'd have to be playing on her Xbox, and she would have to be playing on my Xbox.
Xbox is my home and his is mine, and he can play, and I won't be able to play. Like, if I get kicked offline for some reason, he's able to play a game. I just can't.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. And there's been times where he's been kicked off and I'm able to still play.
See, they're making it up for the fact that Aaron Greenberg does not follow me on Twitter and he follows you, so I get to play and you don't. See? That's what happens.
What? Okay. No, what were you saying about code or something? Xbot.
Oh well,
cutting us off,
Yeah, I got you. But the whole kind of like game share thing, it makes sense because every one of your games you get a home console code, and then you get what they call a digital code. Mm-hmm. So it won't work on the other person that's game sharing with you if that's the digital code that they're using, because Xbox Live cannot verify it, and yeah, you are cut off from game sharing for that point in time. But for the games that you do have on the system, if you're game sharing with somebody and they're the one buying all the games all the time and stuff, like that kind of sucks. You guys got to work together and purchase things together and make sure that there's a library on both like home systems. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I see exactly what Noble's saying, and that's because the second key to be able to play that game is a digital code, and if Xbox Live can't verify that, then you're not going to be able to play that game.
DRM in the house.
There's DRM everywhere. Everybody like bitches and complains.
No, I know.
And
There's
like,
DRM in every multiplayer game since Call of Duty and 360.
I'm so lost now, guys. I'm sorry. My brain went mush.
We went ADD. ADD.
I freaking know. What the fuck?
Mel, it's up to you to bring us back. What are we talking about now?
I just heard Xbox snort some more candy.
That's what that was? Okay.
Let's go.
Pixie sticks for everyone, guys. Pixie sticks for everyone. We've had a lot of chat about consoles today. And I know that, the Project Scorpio edition,
oh my goodness,
everybody's so excited about that. And I believe that came out after our last podcast, but I'm not even sure. It was absolutely gorgeous. So I know I just want to know who here did actually get to pre-order their day one Project Scorpio edition.
All of us? Oh wait, me and
you did?
Everyone but Noble, I think.
Noble needs convincing to get an Xbox One X in the first place.
I need you guys' help. Can people in the chat and people that are here right now, guys, I do not have a 4K TV. I've got a 1080p. I understand that there's going to be a little bit of enhancements, but is it worth $500? Of course, I want the system because I try to keep up with all the latest crap, so I like having the newest hardware so I can test it out and make videos on that. But I am not sure if $500 can justify slightly better 1080p.
Listen, I'm gonna just say this, because you are a gaming channel, but you do like how-tos and stuff like that. I think it would be very helpful for people in the community. You do a lot of tutorials. So I know that, if you did have it and you were experiencing new things, that would be a positive. I don't think you necessarily have to run out and buy a 4K TV because you're getting, I just want the Xbox One, like the Project Scorpio edition, because it says Project Scorpio and it's going to be so much better, but I'm choosing to wait to get mine. But Xbot has his on hold, and I'm just going to test his out whenever I want anyway.
Right, so, can I take a stab at this now?
Go for it, man.
Noble, with the Xbox One X, even though you're getting, I guess what you say, slightly better 1080p, your gameplay is going to download at 4K. So for your channel and your gameplay, it's going to look really good. But not only that, like, if you are planning on getting 4K in the future, which I think everybody is, because that's going to be the standard at some point in time, you are getting that benefit of super sampling now with your HD TV, but you are also future proofing your Xbox platform as well for when you do pick up the 4K TV. So you're spending the money now instead of spending the money on the 4K TV and then getting the system then as well, which will work out, because I think it'll definitely be to your benefit as well with having the better gameplay capture. You're getting faster load times. You're getting all the benefits of the 4K texture sampling with the super sampling. It's coming down to HD, but you're still going to get the richness in textures and stuff like that. It's not going to be slightly better. When you deal with improvement in textures, even though you're on the lower resolution TV, it's still going to look a lot better.
I just want to cut you off, Xbot. Don has a really good point. He says Noble Addiction. Think of it as when you bought Xbox 360, but you didn't have an HD TV. That is a really good point. And I think it's going to be a lot harder to buy both items at the same time, as opposed to getting your Xbox One X, learning how to use it, experiencing it, and then getting your 4K TV, even if you have to wait down the road. That's probably not a bad idea.
Black
Friday hate me so 4K, much because
4K TVs are so cheap on Black Friday.
Yeah, but the thing is, the situation that we're in, and some of you guys know the situation I'm in, and some of you guys don't. But I need to move out before I start buying all that shit. But I am probably gonna get it just for the simple fact that what Mel said. I love making the videos that I make and stuff. I like helping out the community whenever I can. So that's a big deal for me. And even though I might not experience it, faster load times, some people were saying, and I am eventually going to get a oh my God. Every time I go to Best Buy, there's this one 85-inch flat screen 4K TV that we're getting, but we have to wait.
Yeah. So I think it would be really a good idea, because you and Jade both have an S, right? Or an Xbox One in general.
Yes.
Trade one in, and obviously it would probably be yours you're trading in, and kind of work from there and get your X with that, because you can save money there. If you have hard copies of games, of physical, then, you could always trade those in, things like that. And you can kind of figure it out that way too, and pay it off a little bit by a little bit.
I think Jade's going to be very mad with me when she gets home today.
Jade will not be mad. Did you get her Sonic Mania? Did you get her Sonic Mania?
I get her whatever she wants.
All right, so she won't be mad. She's got Sonic Mania. She'll be happy.
Get her Xbox One X and a 4K TV and a bunch of games.
Actually, I'm taking her shopping this Sunday, so be prepared to hear me bitch on social media while I'm out with her.
We'll have fun with that, but you can pre-order your Xbox, and then on launch day pickup, you can trade something in, and you don't have to get rid of your Xbox One right now. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. And is that for GameStop?
Yeah.
Okay, because I actually like going. I don't buy any physical games anymore, but I actually do like going to GameStops for console releases, because it's nice to talk to real people. And people forget that. Like, pretty soon, people are not going to do midnight releases for consoles, and I think that's going to be a really sad time.
That's what I did. I pre-ordered, then kept making little tiny payments for like 5 months now. I had to pre-order the Destiny 2 Pro PS4. But then I just switched it over when it went live. So just little payments, and you can get those gift cards on Microsoft Rewards and all that stuff, and every little thing helps. Just do it slowly, make little payments. We still got a couple months and stuff. So
yeah, that's true. Speaking of consoles, though, I do want to discuss a console that has definitely caught my eye, and it is
the Ouya 3.
Huh?
The Ouya 3.
The who?
Nobody knows what the Ouya is. That's fucking hilarious.
Ouya.
What does Trump have to say about Ouya?
I don't know, man. I bound and gagged him because you guys didn't want to hear it anymore.
Well, I want to talk about the PS4 Slim Gran Turismo edition. It's limited edition. It is gorgeous.
That thing is so pretty.
You guys, I know you've seen it. Xbot, I know you think it's pretty. I'm gonna say no, but that works too. Supersonic, what do you think about it before we get to Xbot? Because I'm sure he's gonna have a lot to say about it.
Trash. Next.
You know what? Get off the podcast. We're done. Fired.
Fuck PlayStation. And there's, I don't. Is that game even any good? I don't know.
It used to be. I don't think it stands a chance.
This one's gonna be
I don't even
straightforward.
care about the game. I care about the console.
That
That's
console's
what we're
like
talking about.
The console.
that console's irrelevant to me.
You know what? Your attitude is relevant. Next.
Who's next?
Supersonic.
Who's next is in the chat. Next.
What do you think about that Gran Turismo limited edition PS4 Slim?
Oh, it's beautiful. It sucks. Next.
Wait, what? I meant Noble Addiction. Did I say Supersonic?
Oh, you said Supersonic. I'm like, he just.
Well, guess what?
What?
I meant Noble Addiction, but thank you for finally agreeing.
Okay, well, I have actually been keeping my eyes more on Xbox also. Gran Turismo is not a good game. I don't want a special console for it.
Okay, well,
I love you so much. I'm trying to be nice. That's as nice as I can be. Gran Turismo hasn't been a thing in years.
See, that's what I said, but in longer words. All I said was trash.
yeah, but see, even if Noble said it was trash, I'm not going to kick him off the show because he's leaving anyway. So
Yeah, you can't kick me off on my last show, guys.
exactly.
That's
You can
not
talk all the
home-like.
shit
You can mute him though.
You can mute me.
Have a damn good point, Xbot. Xbot, what do you think about the Gran Turismo console, not the game? How do you feel about the look?
All right, the game is trash.
Get the fuck off the show.
No, but I have to hold on. I have to say that if I'm going to give a full perspective here, right? Like, the game is trash, and it is actually a really, really good thing for Sony that they made the limited edition console look that good because it'll sell more, right? But in the end, when it comes to the aesthetics of this, like the kind of brushed silver metallic going across the top and then the controller, I would put this up in the top 3 for the Sony limited edition consoles in the way it looks. Like my very first one, the one I think looks the best is the Destiny 1, the actual limited edition console.
Yeah, that was gorgeous.
Oh my goodness. And then number 2 for me is that Final Fantasy one that had the moon on the Slim. I thought that looked really good. And this one is third, in my opinion, in the way it looks. Now, it's bundled with a game that I just don't like. I am thoroughly disappointed in where Gran Turismo has gone because that was my first racing simulator. I had it on the PlayStation, man. I got into it. I was like upgrading my Eclipse, my Mercedes GTR, and I was having a lot of fun with the first couple Gran Turismo titles. But to see where that franchise has gone, it's very disappointing. But in terms of the console, I think the console looks good. I just have no fucking clue why they're using the Slim, though. You know what I'm saying? Like
I thought it was going to be a Pro.
I thought it should be a Pro. I thought it should be, yo.
Everybody talking at once.
Gran Turismo Momo.
Really? Is that where you were going?
Is that what you interrupted me for, man?
3 times.
I thought I had a joke for something.
Well, here's the thing. All right, if they made the Pro to make the VR more stable, I believe there's a VR part in Gran Turismo Sport. So it would make sense to me if it has those extra features that make the Pro, like the reason why they made the Pro. Like, if it has those extra features in it, then why aren't they limited editioning the Pro version instead of the Slim? You see what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying, but
This is where you're wrong.
Here's my opinion. You're all wrong. Okay, next week on Coffee Casuals and Consoles, we'll have an entire new cast except for Creating Beyond Limits because he has not disagreed with me. But this is just my opinion. I know that a lot of people who do play on PlayStation love Gran Turismo. Whether they have something to compare it to or not, it is their opinion. Okay, it is their opinion, and they are entitled to that. Some people love the game. Me, I honestly have never played the game, but I did watch some gameplay on it. And it is something that I would definitely try out. It doesn't look as horrible. It doesn't seem as horrible as everybody makes it out to be. And you guys know that I like to form my own opinion and not go with what everybody else says.
I'm sorry. It doesn't exist, folks.
So anyways, like I was saying, Xbox is going to get kicked. But
We've all
definitely,
been fired like 5 times today.
Yeah, you're all fired. I definitely have
Not
to say
fired, I
that
resign.
I know that. Yeah, you don't count though. I do know that people that do play on PlayStation do love this game. And I just want to point out Face23BKNY in the chat. He says, I'm trying to read the message, but Daz is deleting them. But all you guys are saying the game is trash. Your opinion, but it will sell. Gran Turismo Sport is Sony's biggest franchise. And I mean, that's, you know, it's not necessarily something that needs to be blocked. I kind of really agree with him. It is Sony's biggest franchise, or one of. So that being said, like, great for those people who are really into that game. And
that's like them making a NAC 2 custom console. No one gives a shit.
all right, but there are people who give a shit. That's the thing.
Who? If you give a shit in the chat, press 1. If you don't give a shit, press 2.
Just because, all right, a majority of the people who are here are from the Xbox community, correct? So there's going to be people who really do enjoy it. And there's going to be people who want to get that. And I like it. If I didn't have the PS4 that I have now, I would definitely get that console solely based on looks and have the game so I can play that game. You know, we all have different. We all have a different taste, guys. And I can see what you guys are saying, but I can also see, you know, the other side of it. So that's all I'm going to say about it. Done.
That's all she's got.
Congratulations.
I was going to say, Trump, anything you want to add to this?
When was the last time anybody saw us beating, let's say, China?
Wow. Okay. Never mind. I'm sorry. I asked Trump for his opinion.
It was when I was in line at GameStop waiting for Gran Turismo Pro at GameStop. Special edition that no one gives a shit about.
Well, if anybody is interested in it, it does come out October 17th, and you can pre-order it. That's in North America, and October 18th in Europe. So, yeah, I think it was pretty nice. And your guys' opinions
I
don't
think it
matter.
looks good, yo. It's just the game itself, unfortunately, it doesn't stack up to what the franchise used to be. And I think that's the biggest issue. I understand what you're saying.
How do you know it's not going to be better, though? How do you know they're not going to make the next one better?
Anything I've seen, what Gran Turismo Sport is actually a reboot to the franchise. It's a reboot to a franchise that didn't need a reboot. All right. It could have stayed as the racing simulator it is, but now it's all about kind of like the online competition. They're only giving like a little over 160 cars in comparison to the race simulating kind of like competitive space. There is no way that they're keeping up with what's going on. I mean, you look at Project Cars and Project Cars 2, which are multi-plat, which, you know, people on the Sony platform can buy instead, which has a shit ton more cars, has more features to it that aren't VR. Aesthetically, in my opinion, looks better than what Gran Turismo Sport is doing. And of course, you have the king of the racing simulators, which is Forza Motorsport, which the next one coming out has over 700 vehicles to choose from. And that when it comes down to it, if you're a racing simulator enthusiast, you want the biggest variation of vehicles to be able to go in and mess with yourself, you know?
But not everybody is a racing simulation enthusiast. Some people just like to play a game like me. All right. And I do want to, you know, shout out Daz in the chat, you know, for trying to keep it clean, you guys. I do appreciate you guys blocking and banning people, but please just keep it to a minimum of if people are being asses. You know, Face23BKNY, I'm totally okay with him putting out his opinion there. That's totally cool with me. I like seeing people's opinions. I like having conversation. That's why we do what we do. In the event that someone's being just a straight up troll asshole, then yes, ban them by all means if they're saying some stuff that they shouldn't say. But you know, Face really isn't saying anything. He's just giving his opinion, and I appreciate opinions because that's what helps us grow as a show and as people, and you know, we can kind of work from there. So yeah, I need a drink. My throat is like itching today. My coffee tastes burnt as fuck. So
speaking of Gran Turismo, I think that game Excite Bike for the old Nintendo looks better than Gran Turismo.
Oh damn!
But
damn!
I'm not gonna go that far and talk shit about it, but Excite Bike is a fucking awesome game.
What's a fucking awesome game?
Excite Bike for the original NES.
Yeah, I love that game. It's so fun. I love that game.
All right, well, cool. So
wait, Xbox, did you used to make your custom tracks in Excite Bike back in the day?
No, I played Excite Bike, but I did, you know, exactly what was given to me, and I had fun with that. I never really, I wasn't into that whole creating thing at that point in time. As much as I'm into it now, like Forza and vinyls and stuff like that. But Excite Bike was one of the first 2 games I could not put down on the NES, by the way.
Yes, and RC Pro-Am, those 2 were really fun.
RC Pro-Am was awesome, but it was the original Super Mario Brothers and Excite Bike that like took up a lot of my time on my NES. So
sorry, ADHD moment. Okay, go ahead.
what else is new? I mean, hey guys, listen, we already went through all the topics, and you know, obviously some people in the chat kind of like the Gran Turismo, some people don't. And it's been a fun show. So I mean, I've really got nothing else to talk about at this point. I got a headache today. Like, I don't know. I didn't sleep at all last night. So
no,
anyways.
you slept during the day.
I literally was up all night, and then I went to sleep at like 6:30 this morning, and then I was just like, but yeah.
We're still waiting for you to stream Until Dawn, like you promised.
Thank you.
God damn it! Why? I don't want to stream it. I'm going to stream it. I'm just not ready to stream it. I've been so busy with work that I do want to play something that I want to play and stream that when I wanted to stream last night, but I freaking fell asleep at like, I don't even know, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. I'm a piece of shit.
It was the arm tickle. The arm tickle did it. It just knocked out.
Yeah, I've been, and then like work was absolutely like insane the day before. So I don't know. I finally got some time. Sea of Thieves has campaign. Yes, it does, Mr. Midlife Crisis. But there isn't. I don't know. There's a campaign, but there's not. But you could win a beautiful Sea of Thieves custom console. See, they have Sea of Thieves. They have all these other custom consoles that give away on Bing Rewards. But why can't we create our own custom console? Or why can't they sell them? I'm just saying.
Why can't they give us more points on Bing? Because that thing takes forever to use for like a $5 voucher.
No,
back in the chat.
They had double points the last 2 days.
Oh, fuck me.
But I use it all the time, and it doesn't take forever. It only takes like a month or 2. That's not forever, because if you add up, you can get more and more and more.
Yeah, you do that. I mean, there's a lot of little things that you can do to get different coupons and stuff, like points to shop and other things like that, and they all add up. There's even ones that you take pictures of your receipts and they give you an Xbox card.
Hey, Sonic, can you do us a favor and say coupons again? I just want to.
Coupons.
Because it was coupons. I didn't know you were a coupon person.
I'm from Missouri.
Is this what we come to, guys? We're done here.
We could talk about Phil Spencer's. We could talk about Phil Spencer's statements about exclusives if you want.
Oh yeah, please do.
I'm still trying to track down the article. I think it was WCC Tech who came out with the article, but Phil Spencer came out and talked about exclusives and you know how people were complaining about the lack of them this year. And he basically came out and said when he took over Xbox division, there were a couple things that he wanted to do. First of all was deal with the hardware and what has been going on with social media and stuff like that. And he says, we have done that. The S came out last year. X is coming out this year. He is very proud of the hardware lineup. So he said, secondly, he wanted to deal with Xbox Live and being able to put it on multiple platforms like iOS, Android, and those things. So this way people can play their games exactly where they want to play them. And he said that has been resolved as well. They're doing that. So he said the next thing on the list is fleshing out the exclusives. He says it is as important to him as everything else that he has done already in terms of hardware, in terms of getting, you know, Xbox Live on multiple platforms. And he says this is now the stage for that as well. And I gotta lean in his corner, because the things that he has set out to do, he has absolutely done. And now he's saying that this is the focus from here on out. And I got to agree with him. I got to believe in what he's saying, because he's done everything else that he has said he was going to do.
That is true.
So for people that are out there like 2017, oh man, it's such a bummer year for Xbox. There's no exclusives coming out and stuff like that. If you look at Phil Spencer's track record for his blueprint, the stuff that he had planned out, he said that he was working on the hardware. He said that he was working on getting the Xbox Live on multiple platforms and stuff. He has done exactly as he said he was going to do. So now with that being said, in terms of exclusives, he is also going to do exactly what he said. So I think people need to calm down. There are games to be played. You have an existing library. You have games coming out that are new. You might not like them right now, but you're not going to like every single new title that comes out. The multiplats coming out this year are borderline historical. And going into next year, you have at least 40 new games that they have slated to come out between E3 that just passed and holiday next year. Plus still more announcements incoming, because next year is a year for like Forza Horizon 4 and the way that they have those games scheduled to come out and stuff. This is a low point. It is a transition is what we're going through right now. But guys, hold your horses. Calm down, man. Like buildings burning and all that good stuff. It's not necessary right now, in my opinion.
Calm the fuck down.
Give me a prediction on Halo. When's the next Halo coming?
They need to come out with that next year. And that's the only thing that worries me. With all these games coming out, I don't want the Xbox division to be like, you know what? We can wait another year for the next Halo, because Halo 5 was under so much scrutiny for the story. Before that, Halo 4, these are both 343 projects right here. Halo 4 was scrutinized for the multiplayer. Now, and Halo 4 had a great story. Halo 5 had impeccable multiplayer, and they just need to put it together, but they need to put it together and come out like as soon as possible to really cement the foundation that like that development team is the right development team to bring Halo forward. And I think they need to come out with that next year. And I am hoping that they do.
I'm kind of scared because they usually announce that like 3 years out, and we haven't heard anything about it.
But with Phil Spencer saying, you know, we're only doing these things, like we're only showing them when they're ready. We're only showing stuff like a year, basically a year out when it comes to E3 and stuff like that. We would have to look towards the E3 coming next year. If all they give is like a teaser for that, then it's not coming out. If they go full-fledged, like here's Halo 6 and they make it like the main point on the stage and they go in on the multiplayer and the single player and stuff, it's coming out next year if they do all that. If they just give a little teaser, it's going to be very disappointing. I think a lot of people in the Halo community are going to be completely pissed off. And I feel like they need to drop that game in 2018.
I totally agree. Like, I want Halo, more Halo. Give us more Halo.
Yeah, I finally got into the story of Halo and into the gameplay of Halo, and now it's like dry.
When's the next one coming?
Yeah, but it took me a while because Xbox would constantly harass me about Halo, and I'm like, no, I don't play that shit. And
I
then
play Call of Duty. I play Left 4 Dead.
That was me. And then once I played Halo 5, I really enjoyed the story. Mind you, I already heard about the rest of the stories over and over and over. So it's like I already knew them going into Halo 5. And I still hear about Halo shit, even though I play like Xbox, just always talk about Halo. But we are gonna wrap the show up, guys, and get on with the rest of our days. You know, we're gonna let Noble Addiction say his goodbyes first. Let everybody know where they can find him, because this is, again, Noble's last show for the time being. He will be a guest in the future. but he is heading out with other ventures. So
Get the fuck out of here, Noble. No, I'm just playing.
I was so sad.
Bid everybody farewell.
Yeah. Again, somebody was asking specifically if you guys want to know why I'm leaving. Basically, I'm going to be doing some work for another company, and I just need more extra time. So I'm going to be leaving the show. But I do want to thank everybody, Mel, Supersonic, Xbot, Creating Beyond Limits, for accepting me into y'all's little family. The people that are part of y'all's family have been great supporters. And of course, I'm still going to support the show, tweet it out, share it, and do all that good stuff. If anybody wants to keep up with my channel, you can find me online just by searching Noble Addiction. We are, I think, like 3 subs away from 1,000 subs finally. And aside from that, if you guys want to follow me anywhere else, Twitter is probably the best place. That's where I'm most active. And of course, like I said, you can just follow me everywhere online at Noble Addiction. Thank you so much. I love your fucking faces. Come and check out my channel. And I guess I'll be getting Xbox One X. So thank you guys for that's a good gift from you guys to me for the last
Even though we're not paying for it, though, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'll pay for it. But like I said, like I like to make tutorials. I like to help out the community as much as I can. And in order to keep up with the newest, best, most awesome hardware, I guess I probably should go ahead and get one day one. So let's go ahead and do that.
Yeah, that would be awesome, you know, and we're obviously still going to game together, you know, when we do have the opportunity to game together, because we both have very busy work schedules. But you know, we're going to miss you, Noble. Your information is linked below. And, you know, that's good for you that you're doing better things and you'll be on the show again in the future. So I'm not sad. I mean,
I don't want to say necessarily better things. I mean, it's just
better for you at this point.
No, I love you guys. Fuck off.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
fuck off too. Now, you're doing good for what you need to be doing right now. So, you know, we'll see you on the show in the future. And who knows, maybe you'll have your own show in the future. Don't you do some radio thing?
I'm trying out this brand new app. I won't mention it right now until we figure everything out. But I'm trying it out. It's actually pretty cool. They have a call-in feature, which I'm trying to implement into the channel so that people can call in and be a part of the channel as well as the radio show that I'm trying out. So yeah, it's a pretty cool thing that we're trying to get used to.
If you guys want to know more about it, just visit his page or Twitter, okay? He is linked below. Supersonic Station, where can people find you? What are you up to? Let us know all that good stuff.
I just want to say I'm going to cry because Noble's leaving.
Shut
I'm
up.
going to miss you too, Sonic.
We are not sensitive people here.
No, he's really cool. I'm really glad he's been on here. And he's definitely going to be missed. And what else? You can find me on YouTube and Mixer, Supersonic Station, all one word, and that's all.
Awesome. There's no tears here. It's not like he's dying. He'll be back. Things like that. Xbot.
Yo.
Where can people find you? What are you up to? All that good stuff.
I would just like to say thank you to everybody for, you know, tuning in to my last show on this podcast.
Because you're banned.
Because I'm going to be banned afterwards, and Trump's coming with me. You're not going to use Trump. Trump's coming with me. Guys, great show as always. You can check me out on Twitter, Xbox Live, PSN. It all goes by the same name. I try to keep it simple. It's all Xbot448. Of course, we have the next podcast on my YouTube channel, which is also Xbot448. But next podcast, if you guys haven't checked it out, we kind of have a new look, really kind of like high production value. A lot of stuff to actually watch while you're listening to the gaming news and stuff. I'm very, very proud of this podcast and how it has evolved. Just like I'm very proud of Coffee Casuals and Consoles and how much this podcast has definitely evolved over time. I am really happy to be a part of these teams. So definitely check out next podcast coming up this Saturday, 7 p.m. I believe we're going back to regular time because Mooch and Crap stopped the Saturday night invasion. And yeah, great show, guys. I had a lot of fun, and huge shout out to the chat, which was on fire today as usual.
Yeah, absolutely.
You guys rock. Thanks for all watching, man.
Yeah, thank you everybody for showing up. Everybody who comes out live, it means the world to us. And those of you who check it out afterwards, we do appreciate it. Noble Addiction, you've been an amazing addition to the show. I'm not going to cry because I'm not a sentimental person.
Everybody stop the show. Everybody stop the show. There is an emergency.
Fuck what?
Can I make a date with you guys for the Xbox One X release?
That's November 7th. We already have a date.
Well, I know. Can I come back on the show then? Because my birthday's right around that time. It'd be a perfect gift for me, and so that I can join in the conversation because there's a new system coming out.
I'll think about it.
God damn it!
Of course.
You kicked me out forever.
We had Aaron Greenberg scheduled for that day, so we're gonna have to let you know. We'll get back to you about 2 weeks in advance, okay, sir?
Okay, in advance. I expect.
Yeah, you've been an amazing addition to the show. It's been a lot of fun getting to know you, and you know, it's not the end. It's not like you're fucking dying and stuff. We're still gonna game. We'll still game with Jaded Addiction. You guys are absolutely amazing. Everybody who is always here with us is amazing. You guys make my week go by so much faster, except for Monday. Monday was a really fucking slow day. And I just enjoy doing the show all the time. And you guys can find me on Twitter at girlscangame22. Daz just linked it in the chat also, and everybody's also listed in the description as well. If you would like to join the podcast as a guest, please hit up Twitter and DM me at girlscangame22. We'll get you on an episode as a guest. You guys have a wonderful week. It's been so much fun, and I look forward to gaming with all of you guys. Later, everybody.
Peace. I got struck by lightning.
Bye-bye. Twice.
Twice.
Bye-bye.
Death.
Fake news.
3 times a lady.
Fake news.